must fight just to keep them alive. It's deep, I am tired. It's the thrill of fight, rising up to the terror of our rival. And the last known survivor stalks his prey in the night, and he's urging us all with the
Peace, peace, peace. Once again, SPYDA Trinidadian. How's everybody doing today? Just want to come on and tell you guys a little something about this little thing called prejudiceness versus racism. Let's dive deep into this matter. Check it out. So let's start off by the word history itself. You know, when I used to be a little boy, I used to love English because I like how words were said, you know, antonyms and synonyms and stuff like that, you know, and in that nature. Well, I noticed that the words we use can also curse us, right? And I know the government probably knows about all of this, so it's almost like, why do we purposely, accidentally sometimes curse ourselves with this certain amount of level of language that we use? So with that being said, when I hear prejudiceness, I hear prejudging, right? Prejudging. Look, I'm trying to do a video here. Excuse me. No. Anyway, prejudging. So prejudice is just see, you messing me up now, man. Prejudiceness and racism is different. When you hear prejudiceness, you hear prejudging, you hear all kinds of like judgmental steps in that nature. But when I hear racist, I hear, you know, like a pharmacist, a therapist, a rapist, you know what I mean? I hear like more of a in tune profession with that. So in my professional opinion, I think these things need to be talked about. They need to be talked about a lot. They're not talked about enough. And as I'm noticing people that's unaware of certain things, it's almost not their fault, because, well, it kind of sort of is, because they're not doing the work, they're not digging deep. So I tell myself all the time, like, if I know I'm digging deep and doing the work, right, and I'm focused on my mission, not a lot of people can tell me otherwise what to do as a man, because I'm handling my business as a man, right? Not a boy, a man, right? So I tell myself each day it's about being a better person. You know, it's not about always finding little things to pick at people about. You know, I'm hearing all of this stuff that's going on into the government and everything like that, but I'm not really too into, like, you know, politics like that. So all I could do is focus on what I control, right? I hear it, I see it, but I'm not letting it lower my vibration. I'm not the kind of guy that's gonna go here and make a whole blog about whatever the hell's going on all the time, right? So if I'm prejudging that, then I guess I'm prejudiced. If I'm prejudging the fact that I don't want to dwell into politics, I think I'm prejudiced. But at least I'm not a racist, though.
never had the money, never had nice living. And mama say, oh, you could have it all, just work hard for yours. I said, mama, you know I love that for sure. Don't judge a blessed me with the opportunity to fly country to country. Now I could drink champagne when I thirst. Now I could see everything I never see. They say this how why you man so long. But I thank me for the run the family. No, no bad boy, they can stop me. On every show I smiling, cause trust me, life is so lovely. Whoa.
The racism, you know, it goes in both ways when we talk about respect, and as far as we focus on our own mission, everything can eventually align with each other. Everything will coexist with each other. So it's almost like now we have to always know, not believe, but know ourselves. Right? That's why it's important to know yourself. Marcus Garvey said, "The people that don't know its own heritage is like a tree that doesn't know its own roots." That don't make me prejudiced or racist if I'm proud of who the hell I am. You feel me? But like, you know, and I'm hearing that people of color can't be racist because we're the color of where all colors come from. We're not even a color, so we can't be a color. We're absent of color because this is where all the color comes from. It's the essence. Hey, so we have to tell ourselves, man, like, and then colorism is a thing too. Racism is a thing and all of that. So if we shoot back at each other with who's better or whatever, we're not gonna get to the key point of things. That's how I look at it. So my whole goal is to being a good dad, being a good person, and a good human, right? I never really looked at that. I had Spanish women. I had Afro. I lost my virginity to an Afro woman and stuff and all of this. So it's not about a color thing for me. I think at the end of the day, it's who you choose to love, and can you love if you decide to love that person. You know, I got to give it to y'all raw on here on SPYDA TRINI TV, because a lot of times we think that, you know, just because we don't talk about these things, it can go unheard. I mean, if we don't talk about it, it's gonna repeat itself. History repeats itself at times. So let's be aware of things so we don't pass down to our children, right? I ain't saying we supposed to be everybody supposed to all mix up and all of that. Just be happy with who you with, love who you with. You know what I mean? I married my wife for a reason. You hear me? That's for y'all to try to figure out. I mean, I'll give y'all clues every fucking day, but right. So it ain't no race thing with me, man. Not even so. So when you're going through this pure sense of knowing and living, you can see the shadow in other people, right? As I look upon them eyes, I see the you know what I mean, the hate upon them eyes and stuff. So I have to recognize that as a father, as a man first, right? You know, look at him playing by himself, cooling. He wants a little sister so bad. Once again, SPYDA TRINI Daddy and peace to the kings, queens, gods, and goddesses worldwide. I hope you all are blessed out there. I'm not gonna keep shouting out Happy Black History Month, because every day I yell out, I am a proud Al-Kabulan descendant from the motherland. Once again, SPYDA TRINI Daddy and peace to the kings and queens, gods and goddesses. See you in the next video.